YouTube world.
Hi everyone in YouTube and all across our lovely platforms that we have.
Yes.
How are y'all tonight?
So, first things first. Thank you guys for subscribing.
Y'all, please tell somebody about somebody that knows somebody about us.
Yes.
Like, comment, share. Share and
the word was share.
Thank you. I'm stuttering already.
A little bit, a little tongue.
I ain't twisted, honey. I ain't twisted yet. I'm just a little.
Yeah, guys, keep subscribing. It's free.
It's free. Always ring that bell for notifications of our videos.
Ring that bell.
Please do. You might see a change of uploading. Things are in the works of a new movement for year 22.
Yeah.
So stay tuned and look at everything we get ready to do.
Bitch, I got a question.
What's your question?
You got your drink ready?
Girl, you know I do. Honey.
You got your smokes ready.
Girl, I got my allergy medicine.
All right.
You ready?
Let's get these shots in. Yes. Don't be a bitch. Get these shots in.
I'm always a bitch.
Bottoms up.
Oh. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Tasty.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
So, guys, comment how does mine look on me tonight. Let me know, because I'm trying.
She's a whore.
Trying something.
Whore.
Okay. Tonight's show.
But you're cute, girl. You look very, very.
Thank you. You see, we twinning it again.
Yeah, you know, tonight's show is titled
Expectations.
Oh.
This expectation show, we're gonna just dive into the expectations that we put on others and the expectations that we
put on people in general in our lives. From family to dating.
Let me get comfy.
Jobs.
All that.
Because everyone places the expectation on someone.
Yeah.
Or anyone.
My thing is. My thing is expecting things that you're not actually. What can I say? Like
me,
your expectations are known to only you, but not to the other person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like you yourself get upset because that person is not living up to your expectations. But if that person does not know,
how can they?
Your expectations of them, they're just gonna do them.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what I don't get nowadays.
So, what is the expectation that you put on men that you felt like you didn't deliver it correctly? That you can enlighten us with?
The thing is, I try to put my expectations out there. If you're just for sex, trust me, I just want sex from you. If it's a relationship, I want a relationship. I'm very good at verbalizing what I want.
Well, sex is still a relationship. It is.
Debatable.
How is that debatable?
It's debatable.
Okay. So what, for me, the expectation as far as what I put out there for a guy, they say my expectations are set too high. But I'm a high bitch. I hold myself in high standards.
And by that, would you lower your expectations for a person?
No. And when I said no now, I've learned of lowering my expectations to just justify for that individual.
Yeah.
I'm not being true to myself.
Right.
And my expectations. So if I set my expectations high, it's because I highly put myself first. Right. So if I'm telling you, hey, I do like the sex, but I want this at the same time with sex, or if I want a relationship, you got to be very communicative, very open and honest, and everything. My expectations can be set high, and a man can feel very, like I always say, intimidated. And but I need you to be a man in your truth, in your 10 toes. You need to be man in your world. How the fuck can you say you could put? Because men put expectations on us.
They do, and I haven't yet ran across a man or a woman who actually verbalized what they expected from me. it's like I always say, that guessing game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even with family, there's expectations that your family put on you.
I mean, those expectations, yeah, they do. And it comes from childhood. And when you don't meet those expectations of your parents put on you, of the, oh, you must graduate high school, you must go to college, or you must be successful, or you must have all this and everything. I understand being better
Right.
than your parents. But we need to move away of being better than our parents and telling our kids, be authentically you.
Right. I get that from my kids all the time. They're like, my girls, not my boys, but my girls, they're like, you expect so much from the girls and you don't expect the same from the boys. And this is my reasoning. This is what I tell them. This may be wrong. You probably have.
Oh, okay.
But it may be wrong, my thinking, but I do expect more from my girls. And I tell them, because, no offense to the silly bitches out there, there's always gonna be a silly bitch that's gonna want to take care of a man.
Oh, girl, continue, girl, because honey.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you about today's movement.
I'm just saying, there's always a broad out there that is willing to lower their standards to take care of a man. And I expect my girls not to be one of those silly bitches.
Silly bitches gonna do woman.
You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I've taken care of a couple niggas. They've seen me taking care of a couple niggas, and I bring it to their attention. You see when mommy comes home from a hard day's work and this nigga is still in the same position that he was in when I left to go to work. You don't want a nigga like that. Learn from my mistakes, and I've learned from my mistakes as well. But those and further shows down the line, you guys are gonna love. I'm just saying, stay tuned.
Please stay tuned.
But tell me what you were about to say when I said that.
The expectations that people place.
No, about the silly bitches.
The silly bitches. It was a nice little topic I had today out in my movement.
I didn't see this bitch all day. Usually I see her the majority of the day. I didn't see her all day. She was on a mission.
I was on a mission.
I was a little offended, but I got over it.
Yeah, because I do. I'm like the wind. You'll see me and I'm gone. Bam. I'm fly by.
Fly by.
Speak up. It is hot through.
Okay, what's up, fly by?
Yeah. The expectation was that Barbara was married to Joseph for 11 years. Body count was 200. Certain city, there was 84 acquaintance.
I'm lower than there. Okay, I'm good.
And like you said, silly bitches. She's taking care of him. When they go out to eat, she flips the bill. She washes her clothes and do everything. And the ending was he played silly bitch right back in and played silly ass nigga.
But see, it's a thin line taking care of an individual. But now, if you have that understanding, like, all right, babe, you paid that last time, I'm gonna pay this time. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
now,
right.
If I go to work and I left you in bed and I've worked 10 straight hours and I come home
and you're still where I left
and
you.
You're still in bed
with nothing done,
nothing, house not clean, food not cooked, kids ain't take. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we have to. That's what you expected because you didn't put a certain expectation.
Yeah, like you didn't put that. Look, when I go to work,
that emphasis of daily movement.
If my kids know, if you're not in school and you're not working, you're not at home when I'm not at home.
Oh no,
you're not home when I'm not home.
I mean, and
you don't have a key. You're not on the lease. I know you my child, but if I'm working, you working. Right, I'm just saying, I love my kids to death, but if mommy's working her ass off to take care of you, and you ain't in school, and you're not trying to better yourself, and you just want to be a kid your whole life,
you can't be a grown ass
Speak on these grown
kid.
ass men that act like grown ass kids. See,
that's a little deeper.
It is, but it's still about expectations.
It
if
is
you don't put
expectation.
those expectations on people, how the fuck do they know if they're meeting them? You know what I'm saying? Or they're lacking in a way.
You know, and it all goes down. Yeah, we don't, because like we said, when it's like, oh, thank you, girl, because my mouth was
Yes,
really
bitch.
was. I feel like the middle. Do you want me to go for the middle?
You do whatever, mama.
Ooh, I love
They're
it.
all different.
I know.
That's the one from my brother right there.
Oh.
Yes, I love my brother. Shout outs
Ooh.
to Brandon. He's amazing.
I don't know who he is. I don't know.
That's your cousin, bitch.
We
don't do government, so that's his government. My bad. But yeah.
Kick her ass if you watch this, because I'm gonna allow you to, and I'm gonna allow it.
Listen, I just think if you're not setting these expectations and letting these people know what you expect of them, then they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do, and this is your job to be like, this is not what I expect.
Well, what did you expect? And that's when them arguments come in. Now back to these silly bitches. Or these low-graded hoes. Great value.
Great value.
Great value. These hoes will settle for a man taking them to basic trips in the States. When I say my expectations are high, I need we need to have goal setting. Fuck a damn the Vegas. Fuck California. Fuck going to Denver, Colorado for the cabins when it's cool.
I love Vegas.
It's cute. I'm not knocking that.
I love Vegas.
But some people are accustomed to, oh, he took me to Miami. Bitch, you can take yourself to Miami.
Miami's 4 hours away, bitch. The fuck? You could go by yourself. The fuck?
You can go to Denver, Colorado.
By yourself.
With some girls. Your girls.
That's a girl trip.
A girl trip.
I'm just saying, like...
the expectations, like, okay, if you got a man and you've seen the expectations, you've seen the growth in this man, wouldn't you want that motherfucking, what's the wording?
I don't know where you're going with it, so I'm just waiting.
Expectation, when you set out and you got this man and you tell him, look, I'm not your average chick. Average meaning that you can't just take me to motherfucking Miami or Bahamas.
But this is the thing.
This
is the thing.
Or wherever.
You can't knock the dudes that are trying. You know what I'm saying? If he can't afford...
But if that's their expectation for every chick...
If he can't afford Europe, but that's your expectation, that's not the man for you.
Correctly.
You know what I'm saying? That's on you. If you tell this nigga, look, I expect to go on vacation 3-4 times a year and out of the states where we need a passport, but this nigga got hella felonies, he can't leave the country.
See, that's when you need to mess with a boss man.
I'm just saying, you can't expect...
Boss bitches ain't gonna fuck with boss.
You can't expect this nigga to be like, I can take you out of the country, but this nigga can't even leave the country. You can't expect that shit from him.
Or if you take me out of the country, bitch, I ain't know you was wanted over here.
Right. You can't expect... You have to
compromise. I understand, because I've been there, done that.
Yeah, or that's not the person. Why try to build something with somebody that you know is not going to meet your expectations?
Now, if you want to be playing Build the Bear.
Build a nigga.
Build a bear. Not build a nigga no more. Because, honey, I ain't building no nigga.
Let's build this bear.
Let's build this bear, because this bear's going to be like Teddy Robinson. Or Golden Fish.
This bitch went all the way back. I ain't hear about Teddy Rumpkin. We gonna digress.
Our Care Bear. Because Care Bear...
I love Care Bears.
I should have never stayed there.
Care Bears
I
there.
What? You had a text message.
I could have swore I put that on airplane.
So, anyhow, I understand what you're saying with that expectation-wise when these niggas have a background.
Right.
And everything, but that should be a goal-setting expectation. We need to get some shit moving, because I need you to be in this movement. See, that's when you have an expectation. When you're dealing with a low grade, great value, because, sometimes you got to go within your budget. I understand. I understand. See, that's when you put your expectations in budgeting. See, I love to shop where there's a pleasure. The only time I go by great value is when it's a festivity that's on great value movement. That's the type of bitch I am. My expectations are high.
You like to shop where it's pleasure?
I do. I love to shop where there's pleasure, honey. And so
I'm done.
I'm being honest. I mean, that's my expectations.
Oh, shout out to my brother Willow. Awesome.
But far as family, the expectations of how family do, like we were saying, you put your expectations on your girls more higher than your boys. That's kind of like, no shade, but it is shade. That's very discriminating.
It is.
It is.
It is.
Like, you have to stop.
I understand that.
You know, speaking.
I know. I'm just saying. But this is the thing, though. This is the thing.
Because you know why? Hold on.
Okay,
Hear me out.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
You want the girls to have a man who's doing everything for you. Teach your sons to be everything that his expectation is high as that you're setting your standards for your girl. This is where that issue comes in, where life, no tea, no shade.
Hey.
But it's shady.
It's fine. It's trees over here, bitch. I'm enjoying it.
Okay, because I'm a real bitch. I speak it wrong.
Do it. But I'm not the only person
I know that's what I'm saying. You spoke
more
that
from their girls.
No, I'm not stating
because
that.
if you look at society today.
Right. So when can we say we need to expect both? If I birthed a boy, I want him to be the motherfucking fullest in his world. Same as for my girl.
But this is the thing.
This
is the thing. There's always a bitch that's gonna want to take care of a nigga. Mm-hmm. Always.
And then that's when you gotta teach your man. I don't know who. See.
I get that. They know that.
Right.
But I don't want my girls to be dependent on a nigga.
So you don't want your sons to either be dependent on a woman.
Listen.
What? Listen. I'm listening.
I'm not saying it's easier out here for men.
I'm listening.
I'm not saying it's easier out here for men than it is for women.
To be taken care of.
But I have not yet come across a man that want to take care of me to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? But there's always a chick that's out there willing to sacrifice any and everything to keep a man.
Okay.
That's some desperate women. That's them women that be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever look at a couple, no shade, but you ever look at a couple and think like, damn, really? You know what I'm saying? Like,
probably, like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I ain't throwing no shade. I swear to God, I'm not throwing no shade.
Girl, I'm gonna throw shade and keep it motherfucking real. Honey.
I'm just saying, there's always a chick that's out there willing
to
take care of a dude. But if I raise my daughter to that point where they ain't gonna take care of no dude, they don't expect anything less than what they deserve. You understand? I'm raising queens.
Right.
Now I understand I have boys. I understand that. I'm not a man. I'm doing the best I can. You understand what I'm saying? But I understand how women are toward men. They will always have somewhere to lay their head.
I do, and I understand where you're coming from. That what we are trained to instill our women to be, our daughters that we birthed and instill to be a queen.
Right.
But we have to also instill our young man. When we come to the point of raising them, we have to instill them being young kings. And also at the time to show them different facades of a woman.
This is the thing. I have open and honest conversations with my boys. They know. School wise, I don't accept anything. Now with my girls, I don't accept anything less than a B.
Okay.
You get anything
for your boys?
For my boys, I said, look, if you passing, you passing. I know. Okay. I know this.
Okay, so when can we?
I know this.
I mean, so where the expectation, you place that expectation, are you going to change that?
Oh, they're to the point now where they make their own decisions.
Okay, but that's still the embedded childhood expectations of what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, great. But
right, which comes into what we're just stating, that you got some silly house that's going to take care of men.
There's always a hoe that will take care of them. You know what I'm saying? There's going to always be that bitch that's going to take care of them niggas.
It's gonna be a bitch.
My girls know not to be that.
Child.
They know, they've seen it. You know, they've been around it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Now, if my mother would have taught me, you know what I'm saying?
Well, see, you know mine.
I understand, but I'm just saying, if my mother would have, now my father was like, he was a man, so of course there's gonna be bitches out there that's gonna willing to take care of him and his kids.
Which is understandable.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that goes back to how. Let's just take a little step back since you were right there.
Let's step back there.
Let's step back then. That goes to show us like an expectation of us we're feminine, but we're very alpha female.
Yeah, I'm very alpha.
Our masculinity could be so intriguing that overpower our feminine side, and we'd be like, nigga, you can't fuck with me.
I'd be like, oh my god, and then the next man be like, yo, what's the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying,
like
you know what I'm saying?
Like you said, when Jazz go out on them niggas, I'd be like, hold on.
Yeah, let's bring Jazz out on these niggas.
And I tell these niggas straight up, bitch, if you don't have exact blah, 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 blah. And one nigga so bad, y'all always say like, what, like, damn, like you witnessed it, like,
yo,
you say I'm such a bitch to him. You always say I'm such a bitch to him. You be like, oh, she is such a bitch. No, let me tell you, when you have high expectations, you smell, you taste, and you know.
I'm saying, what about these women that are afraid to speak what their expectations are when they get with a dude? Just because, oh, this nigga sexy, this nigga got his shit together, this nigga this and this nigga that, but they're afraid to tell them what they expect from them when they get with them. And then when they get with them, they expect them to meet those expectations without this nigga even knowing that he's supposed to meet these expectations. Now, you see, I'm always on the dude side sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm very sympathetic. I can, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though. What about those chicks that are just so afraid to tell these niggas what they expect from jump?
Y'all see a horse speak movement, right?
Okay.
Hear, see, don't speak.
I'm just saying because once upon a time, Jay Michelle expected a lot from niggas, but never spoke it out. Never told these niggas what she expected. And then in the end, I want no more of that.
You need some out.
I don't want no more of that one.
Okay, why? What happened? She too much for you, girl.
Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? I was one of those women. So I get it.
Okay, let me say that.
I get it. You understand what I'm saying? You guys let me know. Like, if you're afraid to tell somebody what you expect.
Okay, so wait. You're saying that, I understand what you're saying, telling everyone if you get it, comment, please do.
Yes, comment. Read that shit out.
So now, you're setting your expectation on a medium? Well done?
No. All the shit I've been through, I now know.
Well done. How you like your steak?
I like my steak medium rare.
Oh, so you're still learning. Keep going.
I like a little blood. It's okay.
That's all right. Y'all hear that? Remember.
I'm just saying, I've learned from that because as I'm setting these expectations in my mind and this nigga's never meeting them because he does not know the expectations, I'm in return getting fucked up because he's not meeting just the basic expectation, just the basics.
What's the basic expectations, honey?
I mean, everybody has different expectations.
Okay, well, what is yours? Maybe it's similar for us. Continue, please. You said basic, girl.
All right,
honey.
the basic expectations.
I'm ready.
You wake up. If I'm not beside you, you wake up and say, "Good morning, beautiful." You know what I'm saying? Or call. You know, basic expectations.
Okay.
When I leave the house and you're there,
that's 3. Leave
if
home.
You're there, I would expect you to at least clean the fuck up, have my dinner ready. Now, I'm just saying, If I was staying at home and you went to work, wouldn't you want to come home to a nice dinner? I'm just saying. You said the basic expectations.
Okay,
those are basics.
That's 3.5.
That's basic.
3.5.
That's not even high expectations. That's just, bitch, if you wake up in the morning and I'm not beside you, you should. Am I? All right. Oh, I'm just saying. Those are basics. Good morning.
Okay, so wait a moment. So, basic expectations are your love language.
We're not even getting there, though. We're not even getting.
Is this like step one of your love
That's
language?
What I'm saying.
I'm asking.
My love language is communication. That's my love language.
Well,
that's it. Just communicate. That's my love language.
So that's your number one.
That's my number one.
Communication across the board.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Everything else is a bonus. The lowest expectations that I have in anyone is even with you, bitch.
But here we go with family.
I'm just saying, just like with family. Now, granted,
hey, let me hit that.
I'm sorry. Granted, I don't see a lot of my family all the time. Everybody's spread out against the United States. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But with my co-host here, with my Ace Coon Boone, I went back here. You understand what I'm saying? If I don't hear from this bitch all day, meaning fucking today, like
we're talking about.
That's the expectations.
Okay, of bitch, communication.
When you went home,
what
in the morning when you went home, and you did not let me know that you made it fucking home, bitch. That's the lowest expectations that I have of you. At least if you leave my house fucked up, bitch, let me know you fucking home. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's payback, y'all. But I'm gonna read this bitch real quick. I need my 16.
Go ahead. My bad. I'm gonna apologize before you even tell the story. I'm so sorry.
No, bitch. Let me tell you about a petty dirty hoe. This bitch is so fucking petty and dirty. She wanted to play my motherfucking communication back on me. And thought it was going to be cute. But at the end of the day, I still delivered the same that was reciprocated.
I apologized.
And reciprocated.
It was like 4 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Girl, I wasn't fucked up when I left your house.
No, I had went somewhere. And we were talking, like, all right, call me when you get home. And I got home and I fell asleep, bitch. It was 4 o'clock in the morning.
She was like, girl, you don't call nobody when you get home. You call a bitch the next day. I said, well, bitch, if you ain't here for me in the morning.
I'm saying I'll make sure that you know that I made it home safely.
And I love you for that. But at the end of the day, I'm just letting you know. If I
But don't let it be a whole day before I hear from you. Girl. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't hear from you till 6:44 p.m. Eastern time, to be exact, when I heard from you today. That's all I'm saying. The littlest expectations don't even get met.
See that? On their phone.
I've been good. I've been good. Boycotting on sex. Don't do that. I've been good. I don't expect shit from nobody no more. Yeah.
Because the lies you just spoken out your fucking mouth, it does not make any sense.
Y'all wait till the later on shows.
Oh my God, the Patreon, yes, honey, because I'm finna read this bitch tonight. But listen, y'all, the expectations, we have to grow with the expectations that we set in the past and everything, because this is going to be a recapping and reflection movement.
Look, my reflection on the whole thing is,
go ahead.
If you want someone to meet your expectation, verbalize that shit. That's it. No one can knowingly meet your expectations if you don't tell them. That's my reflection of tonight's show. What's your reflection on tonight's show?
My reflection on tonight's show is the same with you, communication and everything. You have to have that. And your expectation, when you set your expectations high for the reflecting from me, what I've grasped, If you're gonna put yourself on high expectation, put the work in. Put the work in.
Recap. I want to apologize to all the silly bitches out there that are taking care of these niggas. I've been there. I've been there. I sympathize with you. I want to apologize if I offended y'all because silly bitches are sometimes sensitive. I get that. I get it. I fucking get it. I'm just saying.
Ain't the strong bitches sensitive too?
Expect more. Let that nigga know you expect more than what the fuck he's giving you. If you're not happy, you're not gonna get there if this nigga... I'm done. Listen, guys.
Well, girl, how the fuck you cut me in my motherfucking
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just want to apologize.
Just communication. I want to apologize. But first you said communication.
I just want to apologize because, you know what I'm saying.
But in the middle of me delivering my mother... You're right. Thank you. Back to the movie. I said you got to put the work in.
I thought I was in the sentence. My bad. Continue. Guys, remember to drink responsibly.
Girl, she's not.
Stay hydrated.
And remember to say no to anything
that's synthetic. Yeah.
Bitch, you put yourself in a motherfucking pot. Then I'm gonna read your ass on
We're not doing it.
We're doing it because you really can.
Subscribe, guys.
Like, y'all.
Comment. Oh my God, comment.
And ring that.
I can't remember any subscribers at the moment, but I know next time. Y'all be fine.
I'd just like to thank all of the subscribers, the 90.
Yeah, keep it. We need 1,000 likes. We need subscribers.
Yeah, but please.
Y'all watching us. I see it.
And
thank you for watching. But you know what I'm saying? Subscribe. That's all I'm saying. Alright. I'm done. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you on Patreon podcast.
Yes, because honey, this shit's gonna get motherfucking real. Because this hoe really came from the motherfucking movement.
Alright.
But I'm gonna get us some expectations.
Y'all have
on Patreon.
Have a good night. Love you.
Yes, honey. And remember, have a PE session.
What's that?
Good for you.
What's that? Tell me on Patreon. Have a good night.
Mwah. You so down home sometimes. I want you to put yourself on fucking limits,
podcast. I know y'all still listening. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about right now.
Welcome, Patreon. It's a motherfucking movement.